What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. Today, we are going to be talking about BSV, yes, Bitcoin, and running over the prices and where I expect it to go. I'm really bullish on this project, so I'm excited to share with you guys what I think is going to happen. Before we get started, though, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're enjoying these videos, make sure that you share them with your friends. And without further ado, we'll get straight into the Bitcoin analysis. So you guys, starting off here on the daily with BSV, very first thing that I want to point out is how prices have started to curl back up off the $35 level. And actually here on Bitfinex, they went all the way up to $66. Now on KuCoin, they also pumped. They didn't quite make it to $66. But overall, BSV is one of the top movers in the 24 hours, up over 6% right now. And it's doing really well. Now, if we go back over to the Bitcoin pair and we look at the Bitcoin pair, we can kind of see why this is happening, because we see a downward channel, and I just kind of roughly drew this, but we see like a wedge or channel here, and we've actually started to break out of that wedge. And so prices are really starting to accelerate here on BSV versus Bitcoin, which is really good for BSV. I mean, if it's rising versus the value of Bitcoin, a lot of people are going to notice, and of course it's going to take off. Just like it did back here when a lot of people were panic selling their Bitcoin and BSV was actually starting to outperform Bitcoin. And yeah, so we've seen that historically in the past. So let's zoom out just a little bit, because I do want to show you guys a bigger time frame analysis as well. So just 1 second here. And so actually here on GameStop and BSV up here on the top, you guys can clearly see that there's a shocking similarity between the same structure in the big picture that GameStop had when everybody was trying to short GameStop down here, right before GameStop had a huge short squeeze and broke above its all-time high. BSV is the #1 shorted cryptocurrency, and it has a very similar characteristic as GameStop before the short squeeze. So I believe BSV is getting ready for a massive short squeeze, and honestly, it wouldn't surprise me to see prices break above previous all-time high here very quickly. And so whether we're looking at the Bitcoin pair or the dollar pair in the big picture, we could see a big move coming here in this market. And you guys, the reason why I share these coins on this channel, each individual coin that I share in these videos, is because I see an opportunity to make a lot of money. And so for me, it's like there's a lot of opportunity to profit and earn money financially. I want to share that with other people. It's really fun for all of us to make money. And so I really pick these coins because I see opportunity in the chart. There's no other reason. If I think this is going to do 50x or 25x or whatever, that is why I pick that project. That is exactly what I see with BSV, is a huge breakout. I think this coin is extremely slept on, and I believe that prices will really take off here. We're already starting to see it. Some of the other coins are dropping in the crypto markets, as you guys are aware. And BSV is actually taking off right now as we speak, has a tendency to do well when Bitcoin, BTC at least, is doing badly. BSV tends to do well. And so I really wouldn't be at all surprised to see BSV really take off here. And that's not to say that I'm not bullish on Bitcoin, because ultimately they're going to rise together. That's one difference between me and some BSVers. I do charts, and so I'm just going to be honest with you guys. When I see money coming into the whole space, Bitcoin, BTC is going to get a certain market cap of that, as well as BSV and the altcoins. I do believe an altcoin season is here, which means the altcoins overall will rise ultimately more in market cap than Bitcoin does. And so they'll be climbing versus the Bitcoin pairs. In other words, they'll be rising faster in market cap than Bitcoin is. So an alt season, I believe, is around the corner, which means that BSV would do better than Bitcoin and ultimately outperform Bitcoin. But I'm also not in the camp of people that just thinks that BTC is going to go to $0. Just because I do charts, and I'm just going to share with you guys what I'm seeing in these charts and what I truly believe is going to happen based on what I know about charts. You know, based on that, I would have to be bullish on BTC and BSV, but I'm just more bullish on BSV, which is why I made this video. And you guys, I really am very excited about this coin. I see a lot of potential in it. I see a lot of profit, a lot of upside. So yeah, you guys, I just figured I'd make a quick little video about BSV today. I love Bitcoin. This is an awesome coin. If you guys haven't looked into it, I highly recommend you look into the actual technology because of the fact that it's the only one that's a truly scalable solution for institutions, for enterprise. And if you look into that chain, it's so powerful. So I highly recommend you guys check out the BSV chain. But like I said, I don't invest in these projects because I believe that this is like the greatest coin in the entire history of ever. I look at it and I say, you know what, this chart's going to do 45x, so I'm going to put money in it. And that's also why I put money in Dogecoin, which is doing really well right now. So that's why I put money in these different charts. But I do firmly believe in BSV, and I really believe this coin is going to take off. So yeah, you guys, thank you for tuning into today's video. I am bullish on BSV. As far as the rest of the market cap, some of the coins have pulled back just a couple percent in the short term. I remain bullish. So I do expect those to continue to see upside. A lot of them are kind of testing their breakout. So they broke out of resistance and they're kind of coming back down and they're kind of testing support after those breakouts. And so, yeah, I do believe a lot of these coins will keep going up with BSV. Just as a general update here at the end, figured I'd make an update. Thank you for tuning into today's video. I love and appreciate you. Hit that like button, share with your friends. I look forward to seeing you in future updates. And yeah, let's watch for BSV to shoot up here and potentially go above its all-time high. And really, I expect prices to go over $1,000 ultimately as we go into the next bull market, and a lot higher than that. But that's just kind of the first place that I'll be watching is about 1,000, 1,100, somewhere around there. Very excited about this coin. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.